This is Marc Marizzaldi, head baseball coach at Seton Hill University, and I'm here with Figure It Out Baseball today to explain to you our live bunt rotation drill. This is a drill that incorporates all of our offensive players. You can also incorporate your pitchers from a PFP standpoint. It's a drill that we do at the beginning of practice after we stretch out, possibly as part of our warm-up. We like to be very high intensity, very fast pace drill. What do you need to execute this drill? Ideally a pitching machine or a batting practice pitcher that can consistently throw strikes at a decent velocity, and a stopwatch where we're trying to get everybody's time down the line to first base. Each one of these groups at first base, second base, third base, and at home plate are synced up, and they're all reacting to every single pitch. I'll explain the responsibilities at each base. At first base, our base runners are running fake steal contacts. Okay, so they are synced up with the machine feeder or batting practice pitcher. They're running a fake steal on the pitch, balancing up, seeing contact. The bunted ball must get down, and they're advancing to second base. Our base runners at second base on that same pitch are getting their normal secondary lead, seeing the bunt down, and advancing to third base. If the ball's popped up, they obviously must freeze. They must see the bunted ball on downward angle to advance to third. At third base, our base runners are reading safety squeezes. Okay, they are also synced up with the machine feeder or the batting practice pitcher, and on the pitch, those base runners at third base are getting a very aggressive secondary lead, anticipating contact to run a safety squeeze. The responsibility of the base runners at third base, they must get the correct read on the bunt. In the safety squeeze case, if it's a hard bunted ball right back at the pitcher, those base runners at third base must slam on the brakes and come back, something they cannot score on. If they read that bunt, that's going to be a slower, softer bunt away from the middle of the field, down one of the lines. They're continuing in rhythm, advancing to home plate with a safety squeeze read. Our bunters in this bunt drill, we're explaining to them that they are bunting for a base hit. Ideally, they want to put the baseball down one of the lines or even foul. They want to be a little bit greedy with the placement of these bunts, ideally trying to keep these bunts away from the middle of the field. You can add different elements to this. One element that we always use is a stopwatch. We will time our bunters every single pitch from contact to the time they hit first base, getting their times down the line, making sure we're taking hard 90s. We also can incorporate our pitchers into this drill as well, working on PFPs where they must field every bunt and make a throw to first base, or for the pitchers to get used to the timing of the play. We will also put cones out sometimes to give our hitters a little bit better visual as far as where the bunt zones are for them and where ideally we want them to place their bunts. So just a quick review in the live bunt game or live bunt rotation. Our base runners at first base fake steals into contact on the same pitch. Our base runners at second are getting secondary leads, seeing the bunt down, advancing to third. Our base runners at third base are running safety squeeze reads, and our hitters at home plate are trying to get a bunt base hit in hard 90s down the line. That is our live bunt rotation drill, and this is Marc Marizzaldi, head baseball coach at Seton Hill University for Figure It Out Baseball.